So I just want to start this video by thanking y'all for 100 subs, and we're not gonna stop grinding, bro. I really do love and appreciate y'all. This story begins in 3rd grade, and in 3rd grade, I had a friend group that consisted of 6 people. And in that group of 6 people were me, Toby, Dre, Tasha, Jess, and Chloe. And I really liked Jess for a long time. That long time was really about 2 weeks, but hey man, I liked her. And after about 2 months of me really liking Jess, like being down bad for Jess, but not saying nothing because we got a new student in our class named Antoine. And since Antoine was not only new to our school, but to our entire state, me and my friends decided to welcome him into our friend group with open arms. A couple of weeks go by and everything cool, and Antoine has successfully integrated into my friend group, and everybody's cool and chilling. But by this point, we noticed they had some tendencies that we weren't used to. Now that I'm older, I can recognize those tendencies, that he was a part of the LGBT community. I don't know which part, but I know he was a part of the LGBT community because of some of the things he was moving. I'm not trying to step on no toes, but you know what I'm saying, bruh? The way he was acting, he had some different actions about him, if you get my drift. Even though I can recognize that now, back then I didn't know anything about LGBT community. I didn't know what that was. So I said, all right, he's just doing him. And so I let him rock. I was like, okay, he's my homie, I'm gonna let him rock. That is until the day we had state testing. In our state testing, we would stay in our homeroom and we would test for about 4 hours. And in between those 4 hours, we would have about 15-minute breaks where we could go around, stretch, use the bathroom, eat snacks and whatnot. And me and my friend group decided that we were gonna go to the bathroom together. And then after we used the bathroom, we're gonna just wander around in the halls for the last couple minutes we had before we had to go back to testing. So as me and my friends is walking to the bathroom, everybody's in their kind of little groups. So it's me, Dre, and Toby talking, Tasha and Chloe were talking, and then I see that Jess and Antoine were talking, which is fine. Unacceptable! Isn't it strange for someone to have a conversation with their friend? So I was like, all right, I'll keep it pimping. But when it was time for us to actually go into the bathroom, me, Toby, and Dre walk into the bathroom talking, and I don't hear no footsteps behind them. So I'm like, hey, yo. So I turn around and I don't see Antoine behind us. And then I step outside to look at the bathroom because the boy and girls bathroom are right across from each other. And I see Antoine walking with Jess still talking to her behind Tasha and Chloe. The only logical explanation for me at that point was that nigga was trying to take my bait. I'm like, come on, man. I don't feel like you standing on business. The only reason I come to this conclusion is because I ain't never seen another nigga go into the girls' bathroom. So I thought they had the riz of the gods or something. I really don't say anything. I just peep game and I use the bathroom. But I start plotting because I gotta find a way to get my girl back, bruh. My plan is that during recess, when we play 3 fly, I gotta moss this nigga in front of everybody. And if I successfully do it in front of her, then I get her back. So we finished the testing and now it comes time for our recess time. Now I'm getting ready to put this plan in motion. I'm warming up my hands or whatnot, stretching, because I know I gotta put on that motherfucking performance. So we start playing 3 fly. Wait a minute, do y'all even know what 3 fly is? Let me give you a quick explanation. So in 3 fly, there's 2 positions. There's the flyer and then the catchers. The flyer is the one who throws the ball, and the catcher is the one who catches the ball. And after you catch the ball 3 times, then you become the flyer and the old flyer becomes a catcher. And you just keep doing that in rotation. Usually the person who becomes the flyer the most wins, but we didn't really care about that. We was just trying to catch that football. Now let me get back to the story. So Dre's the flyer, me, Toby, and Antoine are catchers. We always let Dre be the flyer first because he be throwing them bullets. And Dre does exactly how he usually does. He throws a bullet, and that joint is a perfect spiral too. I see it. I'm like, oh yeah, this joint was made for me. The football is making perfect eye contact with my fingertips at this point, and the pigskin touches my... Are y'all getting deja vu right now? Because I am. Anyway, so the pigskin touches my fingertips, and then I see Antoine fly by catching the ball. Before I can even process what just happened to me, Dre and Toby start yelling out, hey yo, this nigga just got mossed. Not only did I just get mossed, this nigga thwarted my plan effortlessly. And now my homies is instigating, saying I got mossed, embarrassing me. I'm shaking with anger right now. And usually I would have just laughed it off. But with all the instigation right now and the situation I'm in, ain't no shaking off this anger. I am pissed. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I could have, I would have gone green and turned big. I reached my boiling point and I just pushed that nigga Antoine. I know. I started it over nothing. I know. I was being an L-mans. But hey man, I didn't care at that point. I was I was tweaking. And understandably so, that nigga doesn't just push me, that man shoves me back. As I caught my arm back ready to hit this man with a Falcon punch, this nigga Toby grabs my arms and Dre grabs Antoine to make sure he can't swing on me. Even though Dre and Toby were being W-mans to prevent the fight from starting, our teacher, Miss Smitty, had already seen enough and sent us both to the administrator's office. And the administrator said that usually she would have called our parents, but since nobody was really hurt and she could see how sorry we were, because we were both pleading that she don't call her parents, that she don't see no reason to call her parents, but we still had to spend the rest of the day in her office. And while we was in that office, me and Antoine became best friends, and I explained to him why I got mad. He said that I didn't even need to worry about it because he didn't even like Jess like that, and that was a relief, because now I knew that the girl that I would never talk to or explain my feelings for would get taken by my homie. More of the story: jealousy only causes problems, and if you're gonna be a jealous nigga, don't be a jealous nigga, because if you're gonna be a jealous nigga, there's no point of being a jealous nigga.